Welcome, welcome. So, we have a bit of time to spare, so I thought what could be a fun thing, well, what I think is a fun thing to do would be to go ahead and complete some contracts. So we've got this one complete, we've got a couple of what you call them, satellites. So what I will do is I will do both of these. I think I'll do both of those. So we're going to need to go and make ourselves a new probe, put our hex, because hex are quite good. Decent amount of fuel, we want it to be able to generate power, power. Yeah, that'll do. And photovoltaic cells. Oop. I arrange them like that way, no matter orientation, there'll always be one that has a little sun. So, yeah. They want a Science Junior, so yep, we've got Science Junior. Put an engine on it. 3,400, that's enough, more than enough I need. Accelerometer. An antenna and an accelerometer. There's our probe. Its mass is less than 3 ton. You know what, I'm just going to use a big booster. Coupling. Okay, there is a gimbal on this thing. I don't think there is. I'm going to be potentially going and doing. Hang on. Here we are. That's better. Although it's still going to want to have a bigger, more power. 7, 9, 6. Gimbling, that does have gimbling on it. Not much, but it got some. Perfect. Hang on. More thrust. How much fuel does the thing actually have? About 8,000. 5,800, so this has quite a bit more. What we're going to do is we're going to. There we are. Still allows it to take off. Hello. Should be fine. Okay. probe. I think I haven't done any what you call it shipbuilding in a while, so why not? So the fairing was going to be generating a reasonable amount of heating, so I need something to protect that. So just doing the seat. We've got quite a good light load. I think I can probably afford to do it with a little bit more generous with it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this. Suppose I probably should though. I mean, admittedly I could have gotten away without tipping over so aggressively. Some fins would provide a bit more stability. Sonic boom, but alas, I did not. I know there was a way to scan for these items. I wish I could figure out how to do it. Because I believe there was a sort of a story behind it. The KSP2 was supposed to pick up from that, but it never really happened. But luckily, I think it was Philip. Working for a lot of work, so working on Kin Space Agency, so maybe he'll be able to do something. Get some of the story. I'd love to see an answer, so I'd love to see a story. This is going much better. Right. Because I've got no control over this engine, obviously I'm going to want to drop as much into going horizontal as I can. Though I still do want to clear the atmosphere, so maybe it might go up a bit. Cool. There we are. Hey. What are you doing? I doubt it's been fixed, but I could separate now, and what would happen would be the rocket would the atmosphere would stop affecting that rocket, and it would just keep pushing my ship as if there's no atmosphere, so it would keep me from slowing down until I fell behind it. I was wondering why that periapsis was increasing. It's because it's going more negative. It's like, oh, of course it's going to do that. Silly me. Alright, I think we're safe to start warping a little bit. What the hiffle? I have no idea what happened there. It should have just been simple. If I had the time warp, physics warp going, that might have had a caused an issue. I think I turned it down though. I know what the issue was. Damn, I know exactly what the issue was. Yeah, it was a me problem. What happened was I decoupled whilst I was interfering. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, figure since I've already made orbit, I might as well just yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna get up to this one first. And I'll wait a few days, a few hours, yeah, a few days, I think. Cool. And of course, because I've got my alarms running, no need to worry about overshooting. Although I probably should I should keep tabs on them though, because no my luck. Yeah, I'll still overshoot. Hopefully they'll be okay with 1 degree. Okay, we need to go radial out. And then prograde again. Okay, descending node. Fine. We'll get that fixed too. Cool, there's one contract done. Cool, that'll do. Whoa. Yeah, well. It'll only cost me a little bit of delta V as long as I don't have enough. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Ugh. Looking good. Okay, I don't want to start this one too early. I think I need to do this one a bit more closely. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, how are we looking? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Cool. Aww. Okay, I just realised I ballsed up. Damn. Now it's what it is. I can fix it. For it. Yeah. So I'm going to wait till my apoapsis so I can go, or apoluna, or however we want to call it. And I'm just going to go burn retrograde. Ooh, who dat? So I just got a bunch of phones going off at me. Okay, we need to ascend. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Looking good. And still got Delta V2 spare. There we are. No, ooh, hang on, wrong one. Lol. Cool. 2 probes, 1 mission. Ugh. Well, that's certainly not expected. Oh, it was just a lunar eclipse, that's what it was. I was wondering why it went dark. Travelling close to 2 kilometers a second. See what the explosion looks like. Oh, that's a bit lame. Oh, I'd be stuck if I accidentally pushed those ones. Space Center. Yeah, I really need to fix this. Yeah. Extremely easy to complete those ones. Okay, what have we got? That's 25, 27, 16 years, 24, 26, 24, 27, 24. Cool. I have nothing due for quite some time. Okay, so what we're going to do, we have to build an outpost. Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build this outpost with the intent on it returning to Kerbin. New. That outpost. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Docking port. And I'll jam a battery on the other side just to balance it out. Five Kerbals, yep. Generate power. Cool, that'll do nicely. So our outpost. Now what we're going to need to do is add some fuel tanks to it. We're going to... No, let's do it on the right one. No, too big. Where is it? I'm looking for the radial engine. Or a radial. There we are, that'll do. .2391 meters per second. Probably. That's just a bit more than I need. Okay, let's go for smaller ones. Look at that, that'll do nicely. 11 minutes of burn time, okay, so maybe we might put it... yeah, reduce the burn time a little bit. Okay. We're going to need ore, so we're going to have someone to carry the ore in. I'm sure it's under utility. No, okay, maybe it's fuel tank. How much do we actually have to... 900, okay, we need 900. 3 of these will do the job. Given I'm not occupying that, I'm actually going to be alright doing it like that for the time being. That's better. Ooh, my delta V has dropped off quite a bit. Mind you, once I'm in orbit, I will refuel once I'm there. Docking port. Actually, might give myself a bit more power as well. Oops. Oh, shoot. That's better. Looking a bit funny there. Dare I? Nah, I think I'll be fine. Okay. Okay, hopefully that won't be too much. I actually hope I've got enough to even land. Now think about it, that could be a problem. I might look at putting a bigger fuel tank on. I'll have twice the burn, but I'll also have... yeah, whatevs. It's fine. 11 minutes of burn time. Okay. Increasing the amount of reaction wheel I got just to be on the safe side too. That's better. Okay. So 3,000 meters per second. That potentially might even be enough to get me back. I won't go too hard though. I think I'll just, you know, keep it Yep. Okay, so what else am I going to need? I'm going to need a rocket now. I think it's 24 ton, which means I'll need to use a lifter. I could do 20. Where's my... oh wow. Now one thing I have forgotten is... oh yeah, someone's got weird wings. Okay, so we are going to need parachutes. Okay, hopefully that'll do. I know I have chutes up in space, but I can't be bothered. That'll do. Okay. Engines there. Set of chutes there. Drogue ones. Cool. I don't have an antenna. I've forgotten that too. Cool. Let's go to Minmus. Minmus. slowing it back to 31, so that's gas attention. Okay, cool. Just figured I might pay just to double check that that was accurate. Sonic boom. This the cities apparently that aren't really city, they're just textures. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna have enough to return to surface as well. Awesome. Okay, just waiting for the time to go down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Cool. That'll do. Right. And what we'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Got Plenty of delta V to go. Oh shoot, that's not good. I've missed my burn window. Okay. Focus view. Drop down to 2 engines, I think. And I'll do a short burst. Yeah, it's looking good. 27 kilometers. Cool. Oh. Okay. Okay, where is... 3 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Not quite as graceful a landing as I would have liked, but it's not bad nonetheless. And it's only 400 meters from my base. Cool. Just gonna hop on over. Shut down 2 engines. Plenty left. Okay. Oops. Sweet. I don't have to worry about the plumbing on this thing. I'm guessing it's not going to allow me to just transfer. The stars are jerking around a little bit. Hey? It's a bit weird. Cool. It'll do. It's kind of funny. You don't really need the actual ship and site to be able to view stuff. It's good from a cinematic point of view, but you're using the instruments most of the time. Look, I mean, I'm just looking at the nav ball. No timers. actually looking at a ship doesn't serve any purpose. Okay. That'll do. It's about an hour. Crazy. Gonna just do an orbital correction. Just Metropolis Equatorial. Yeah, that'll do. 9 days. I should be able to get an encounter with the Mun. Man, I'm gonna go clean up all those debris at some stage. See if I can get a encounter which reduces my orbit a little bit. Save a bit of delta V. New out. Cool. Oh shoot. I just realised I didn't put an ablative shield on this thing. I'm gonna reliant on. Yeah. Shoot. I'm still going to be going over 2,000 meters per second. It's way too fast. Why have I got one propellant on board? specifically took that out. Bunch of mess I don't need. Heat. I may just need to sit down wherever I can. Don't really want to do it that way, but I don't know if I've got much choice. Look at those clouds down there. Oh, look pretty. This is all saving us as much potential pain as we can. Because all tanks need to survive. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Doing this. Do I want to re-enter? I think I might. I mean, I've dropped a couple hundred meters per second, which effectively is a couple hundred meters per second of delta B I haven't need to use that I don't have. I'd call that a win. aside. Yeah, we'll probably do a few more laps. So now, because we're going to wait till we actually enter the atmosphere, we're just going to keep going at it. Keep going at it. I always remember being told as a kid, you know, you don't want to have your angle of descent too steep because you'll burn up. But if it's too shallow, you'll bounce off and into space. And I just always assumed that would be like a rock like a stone hitting the water. But the stone hitting the water is surface tension. Atmosphere's nothing like that. It's a very gradual thing. I'm guessing, you know, you sort of go out and you have to spend maybe an extra few days that you may not necessarily want to spend. Maybe that's the reasoning behind it. So glad that Rocket Works have taken over the development of Kitten Space, or are developing Kitten Space Agency with such a great bunch of people. I mean, they've got a whole bunch of models in there, and some of the devs from Kerbal Space Program, and they're able to do what they're able to do what they love, and I think that's just awesome. Because hopefully they'll just keep working on the game. I really hope that they are able to, you know, fund it properly. And I kind of really hope that the likes of NASA and ESA and JAXA and all sorts get in behind them as well. I think that's really necessary. Because, you know, this is where their engineers are going to come from. You know, inspiring them through the likes of games like this. I'd love to think that I've inspired someone to sort of do something really awesome with their lives, but who knows? I mean, I work in a school, so that's probably a good start. I think I've dropped another 100 meters per second of delta V, nice. And we're getting there, slowly dropping our apoapsis. I really want to try to preserve as much delta V as I possibly can. That's that darn rock. Oh, another one's there. There's the mun. This is going to suck if the thing blows up. What I might look at doing is, when I get to my apparatus next, I might just do a quick save. That way I can do something. If things go bad, I can try and be able to salvage the situation. Look at that, we're down to 25. We've potentially dropped nearly 400 meters per second, which is half of what we've got available. So I can put that additional 400 meters per second into, into slowing down further and less heating. I think I've only got a couple more orbits before we enter the atmosphere and can't get back up. Okay. So the docking port is effectively going to be our ablative, our heat shield. Not ideal, but it'll have to work. So what temps am I getting to? 38, 39, 42%, 43, 4, 45. Maybe barely getting to 50%. Yeah, it's like over 50%, nice. I'm getting a lot deeper into the atmosphere than I was beforehand. Fingers crossed, next orbit will actually get me real close to the to our home, to our launch site. Speaking of which, I actually need to find other launch sites. I believe there's one just up the coast. I think there might be an Arctic one. Awesome, getting there. Okay. Hopefully things won't get too dicey. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the space it, but that's okay so long as it's I'll be okay with anywhere actually. She's still like nice. Careful. 66%. Nice. It's going down. That's fine. Nice. I've survived. I will survive, I should say. Let's try and land somewhere in there if I can. Like 25%. Nice. Ooh. Tired. I think I might have to go to bed shortly. I thought it was a city, but no, that's just some trees. Okay. Stability for 10 seconds, and I've got that contract done too. Nice. Back to the space center. I don't know if I don't know if I will do any more contracts tonight. Or actually, no, I'm not going to do any more tonight. I may just let them lapse, unless it's a very interesting one. Because it's not if I don't have enough. That one's on the way. That's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, I wonder what happens when you get to 10 million. I've currently got 9. I've never had this much credit before. Mind you, I've never been playing a game for this long before. Right. Let's just do a quick C2 elu to see what we're dealing with. Because I really do need to get onto that one. I'm going to be going further from the sun, so which means it's going to take more to get back. such a small amount. This is not cool. I've got too much. To be able to get this thing back down again, that's I guess the thing. Cool, look, I'll leave it at that tonight. I've actually got quite a bit there. I think I might be able, that might be enough. I wouldn't mind a bit more liquid fuel though. Yeah, I'm just going to go do some tinkering with the fuel. Just shifting things around. Anyway, thank you for tuning in if you have done. Peace out, Jebs, and we'll see you guys next time.